Hi, I'm Danielle Najarian, and we are at the very first New Jersey Horror Convention and Film Festival. I am on the red carpet right now with these two amazing filmmakers. We have Lindsay and Manny, and they just made a film, Theta States. It was in the festival, right?
Yeah. We're screening tonight, actually, 6 o'clock after the show kind of starts to wind down. We are actually closing out the show with our great and brilliant, very, very, very talented friend, Jeff Firmus.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's a double
feature. Indie horror double feature.
I'm looking forward to that. I have not slept, but I'm going to push myself through so I can just hang out with you guys again tonight.
If you start seeing a girl with a gold skull, you should be concerned. I'm just going to say that. Just to toss that out.
So talk to me. So now this film, Theta States, what did you do differently in this film that you haven't done in your other films in the past?
Sound and post-production. Post-production was big for this
I wrote a good script this time.
It was very good. I liked it.
It's a good script compared to our other crap.
Oh, stop it. No, it's not. It's all part of the journey, my friend. It's part of the journey. So let me ask you this. What made you want to become filmmakers? Was there anything that you had experienced in your life that said, this is what I want to do? How did you find out that you wanted to be a filmmaker?
I'm weird, and like nobody's going to hire me to do anything else. So that's pretty much it. It was this or be a rock star, and I'm not pretty enough to be a rock star. So
no, you guys are rock stars. You're rock stars in the film industry.
Oh, shut up.
And Lindsay is a very predominant female in the film industry. She's paving the way for other females. Tell me about what it is that you're doing for women in horror.
I'm just supporting women in horror. We were actually at Boston Underground Film Festival last weekend. Amazing women filmmakers out of there. Izzy Lee just made this incredible Rites of Vengeance, which, creepy killer nuns. Come on, how can you go wrong with that? But I'm loving meeting more women filmmakers like yourself. You're rocking my Women in Horror T-shirts, and just kind of supporting the scene and finding more women out there in the world.
Right. There was something that you had shared about your journey and making films and stuff like that. Have you experienced any kind of blockages with women not being accepted in the film industry or anything like that?
It's hard to say for sure definitively. We do have this film that I co-directed with Louis Cortez called Attack of the Brain People, and we've noticed at a couple film festivals, my name was actually left off. We were co-directors, and my name never appeared on any of the marketing, so I actually had to spend a film festival where my film was playing, and nobody knew I had anything to do with the film.
Wow.
And then after that, we started switching the name order on the applications, and suddenly the movie wasn't accepted anywhere. So it's one thing I've just started talking about now. I think women today are especially. We woke up after the new president was elected, and I think a lot of women were driven into action. And have been more open and more challenging and saying, it's not, I don't want special treatment because I am a woman, but because I am a woman, I'm finding blockages that shouldn't be there.
Right.
And, we're not getting paid the same way as men. We're not getting the same opportunities as men. I mean, the director of Babadook should be, there's so many horror directors that are men that get a big break after their first big, release in horror, and women are not getting the same treatment. And I think that's something that we really, would love to see change.
Do you think that you guys will make a film that kind of supports women or highlights women?
I'm actually writing. Yes. I've had this idea that's been rattling around in this crazy little brain of mine for about 2 years now. And
I love your brain.
Thank you. And so I think I'm pushing myself. I would really like next February to have something that I can start putting in some Women in Horror Film Festival.
Awesome. And then the other question I want to ask you guys, how is the podcast doing? Tell me about your podcast real quick.
It's kind of difficult. We're doing so many different shows right now. It's so hard to get together. But Filmmaking Sucks is the podcast, and we're going to get back to it as soon as we possibly can. We're just trying to help other filmmakers doing things that right out of their pocket. Trying to help them, stop them from making the same mistakes that we made. Because a lot of filmmakers make a lot of the same mistakes because they just don't see it coming. And it's hard to foresee what your issues are going to be. So we're just trying to get out there and tell people, look, we've been doing this, over 10 years now ourselves. We made plenty of mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Nothing's ever going to be 100%. Until you get like that $100 million budget, and even then, you have to make a lot of compromises. But we see a lot of filmmakers that cut corners in the wrong places. So we're trying to help them to stop cutting those necessary corners, and film what you can. Film what makes sense. Don't film a car chase if you can't afford to film a car chase.
Right.
Don't shoot it another way, and shoot a good foot race, a good foot chase rather than a bad car chase. And that'll make your film look so much better. It's just things like that.
You guys are great, and they're so packed full of knowledge. They know so much about. I mean, even when I was the last interview I had done with these guys, they were giving me tips on microphones, and I mean, it just they know so much. And I see you guys going really far. From here on out. Theta States is just the beginning, so I wish you guys the best with everything. And real quick, how can we follow you guys from here on out? Anywhere specifically?
Masquerade Pictures. Follow us on Facebook. Go to masqueradepictures.com. The podcast is there. Our other podcast, What Lurks on Channel X, is there. All of our news, all of our shows, appearances, everything's on masqueradepictures.com.
Awesome. I love you guys. Thanks for taking the time to talk with us. I know you guys are famous. Go ahead, go sign autographs, and we'll see you guys in the next interview.